Hey, I'm Mac. Welcome back to my channel. So I ran across this insane Facebook ad while I was scrolling Facebook, okay? And it is just incredible to me how one scam can piggyback off another scam, like just go for a little ridey ride, let one scam enable another. Yeah, it's gross. You know, and while I can be a very positive person sometimes, just can't see anything good coming from the service that is being advertised in the ad that we're going to watch together. We almost don't even have to watch it. We could just listen to it, but we're just going to watch it because that's what we do here at the Mack attack. The MLM victims cannot catch a break. They really can't. Also, I'm going to link to another creator's channel. His name is Diego. He is, you know, if you like me, you probably will like him. He's, you know, high energy, homosexual, talks about anti-MLM. So I'm going to drop a link. Why don't you check him out? Okay. He's brand new, you know, very, very tiny creator. So, about at the place that I was at in 2020. So, yeah, check him out. But after this video, wait till we're done. Okay, let's get to the vultures. I probably need to get like a less squeaky chair or some WD-40. Oh, I got some complaints that I was wearing sleeves in my last video. Don't worry, I'm so sorry. It won't happen again. It probably will because I'll forget, but I intend for it to not happen again, okay? All right, here we go. Ugh. This is insane. I don't think you're ready for fish jelly. Okay, you are not ready for fish jelly.
Marketers, how'd you like us to build your downline with good people who go all in and work hard and don't complain and get results so you can make more and stress less and stop doing stuff you hate like begging, hosting, calling, spamming, pressuring? I'm serious.
But that's kind of what network marketing is. So you just want them to do your whole entire job for you, pretty much.
We do everything. You get all the credit. And you prove your haters wrong. Plus,
the fact that that line is in there, it is so interesting to hear another business kind of trying to address like a pain point, a marketing point, when they're targeting MLM participants. It's so interesting that was one of the first ones that they went to. You'll prove your haters wrong. This is the point that they choose to use to target multi-level marketing participants is you'll prove your haters wrong. There cannot be very many pitches. There can't be very many marketing pitches in the world that include the phrase "you'll prove your haters wrong." It's just MLM.
your checks get bigger by the week. Picture that. How would your life change? Would you drop down hours at work? Retire altogether? Spend more time with friends and family? Pay some stuff off? Buy new toys? Travel? Volunteer? Donate to charity? All of the above? Look, I know this sounds too good to be true, but it's not. And I'll tell you why. Hey, it's Steve from DFYDownline.com. Here's the deal. I work with a handful of all-star marketers. Together, we build done-for-you marketing funnels. Basically...
Okay, all right. Who actually falls for these click funnels? You know, like where you see the ad, you click on it, and there's like you have to put in your email address, but then they have like 20 pages of marketing copy there to just like target you and make you watch videos or whatever, and they want your email address. And second point, who puts their real email address into one of those things if you are trying to get to the thing that you need to put in your email address for? You really need to use temp mail. Tempmail.com, okay? Why are you giving out your real email address? Stop it. It gives me anxiety knowing that other people do that. But seriously, who falls for these click funnels? If there's a click funnel involved, it doesn't matter if I was interested in the product or not. As soon as I see a click funnel, I'm out of there. It's a scam. I'm done. I don't care what it is. Always some like faux, honest, lame attempt at seeming like it's some cheeky marketing copy. Like, oh, I bet you're expecting us to say that it costs money now. Yeah, well, it does. Like, yeah, okay. Like, you think you're trying to set yourself apart as being like the cheeky one or like the really honest one. You're so honest. It's kind of the same as like that curated imperfection thing that social media influencers do, where it kind of seems like they're being really honest, but like, no, that's nothing unique to them. So it's nothing to really be embarrassed about or ashamed of. It's something that everyone has. Yeah, they kind of do the same thing in those click funnels. And all they ever want to do is like get you to watch a webinar or schedule a call for like God knows what. And then a bunch of really vague statements that are made and like a bunch of videos that they want you to watch. There's basically everything on that page except for the one thing that you actually wanted to know, which was the price. So I don't understand this. I don't know who falls for these click funnels. I don't know.
A system to take people from who the heck are you to here, take my money. Make sense? Good. So up until now, we've only done this for coaches and consultants, despite hundreds of network marketers asking us if we could do the same thing for them. We said no. Why? We wanted to stay in our lane. But enough's enough. Too many hardworking reps need our help. And if anyone can deliver, it's us. Which is why I'm writing you today, to announce our new done-for-you downline.
You're not writing me. I'm watching your ad. There's a big difference there.
Service. It's for you if 1, you're a network marketer. 2, you're fun to work with. 3, you have a budget. That last one, by the way, is why this is not too good to be true. Because this service ain't cheap. Plus, you'll need extra money for ads. Maybe $15 a day.
Okay, so see that this is that faux honesty that I was talking about, where it's like, yeah, most things cost money. Like this isn't some like special secret that you've admitted here. I don't know what you think this is. Also, they haven't said anything about the price, and let me tell you, there's no price on the funnel that they use to sell this either. $15 a day is what they're suggesting that you spend in ads that you'll need to spend to get this service. So that's on top of whatever you're actually paying to them, because the $15 a day is just to buy Facebook ads. So that's $450 a month or $5,400 a year. Imagine the downline you're going to have to build to climb out of the hole on that amount of expenses. Like for Monate, for example, you have to spend $2,400 a year just to meet the mandatory PV requirement. So on top of that, we're adding $5,400. So now you're spending $7,800. And that's just on the buying of the Facebook ads. That's not even including the fee for this service here, or any additional products that you're purchasing from your MLM. So now you've got to make up for $7,800 in expenses on top of the fee. This better work really well. I bet it doesn't. Turns out that if the service is priced similarly to other similar offerings that they've had in the past, the service is $10,000. Yeah. $10,000. So right out of the gate, you'd be starting off $17,800 in the hole that you need to make up to make a profit.
To start. So it's not for everyone, but I do have some good news. Since it's a new niche for us, guess what? The first 25 clients who sign up will get half off, just so we can collect some testimonials.
So I believe the price for this is split into two payments. One is taken at the beginning and one's taken at the end. So I would guess that half off is contingent upon them getting a positive testimonial out of you, which is going to make it real awkward if you weren't satisfied, because it's either you got to pay the full price or you got to pretend like it was great. I mean, like, what are you supposed to do? I doubt they're going to take a negative testimonial from you. Yeah, that sucked. Which I guess is really, I mean, it's some level of like evil genius brilliance. I'm not going to lie.
And we'll bump it back to full price. All right, let's recap. If you're a network marketer and you want us to build your downline and you've got a budget, but you'd love to save 50% on this brand new done-for-you service, click the link, enter a valid email, check your inbox, and we'll send you a short tell-all video, plus dozens of case studies from our other clients outside of network marketing. That way,
apparently when it's being done for other clients, they operate under the business name Marketing Funnel Academy. Okay. Oof.
You'll know we're legit, and that we can blow up anyone's business, including yours. Even if you're a total newbie, even if you've never sponsored anyone before, and especially if courses and coaching programs have left you high and dry.
Ooh. So this must be a fairly common scenario, right? So you're already getting scammed by your MLM that's forcing you to buy starter kits and like extra products and stuff. And then you get scammed by some courses and coaching programs and fake gurus and Kimberlayas trying to sell you a course that doesn't work or it doesn't deliver on what it was supposed to. Okay. And then these vultures show up after they've been circling around, you know, seeing like if you're about to give up yet, see if they can get the extra $1,000 or 10 out of you. Gross. It's gross and it's so bleak.
None of that matters. Truth is, all you need is a fabulous funnel like this, running
a fabulous funnel. Okay.
All day, every day, capturing leads, educating them, entertaining them, qualifying them, screening them, getting them excited to work with you.
There is no way in hell that a ClickFunnels is doing all of those tasks. There's just not. Especially since the last task, getting people excited to join your MLM downline, that is literally impossible, okay? Like, oh my God, I'm so excited to join a pyramid scheme with this random person that I know nothing about who ran a Facebook ad. Yeah, they're all gonna be so excited.
All automated.
Automated. You like, it's just a funnel. So you're still gonna have to sift through the shit when the information comes in, if anyone falls for it.
And you see it while you're watching Netflix. People are...
I have to watch Netflix because I don't have Netflix because all of their originals, or at least most of them, they're just way too violent for my taste.
Getting in line to go all in under you.
No, I already have Grindr where people get in line to get all in under me.
Then you just call them back and sign them up.
They make that sound really easy, don't they? I mean, you just call them back and sign them up. You just call them back and sign them up, you know. I like how they just glossed over like that's like the hardest part, okay? Is going to be convincing them. So basically they're saving the hardest part for you, because if they were really going to do the hardest part of it for you, then they would just do it themselves. That way they could keep all of the profit from this. Why would someone do your entire job for you for less than the profit your job could make? Okay, do you see how that doesn't make sense? I mean, the first part of that call is going to be you explaining that this actually isn't a real job. It's actually going to be you being in my pyramid scheme with me. Okay?
Easy. And if you don't believe me, do me a favor. Keep going through our funnel. Yep, this one. And pay close attention to the personality, the positioning, the pages, the videos, the emails, the whole silky smooth process. And ask yourself, what if I had the same thing? Would I not be enrolling people left and right? I bet I know the answer. But you tell me. Click the link and find out. P.S. Only the first 25 network marketers get half off. P.P.S. Still, don't pay us a penny till you're absolutely sure it'll work for you. See you soon, Steve.
So, yeah. So we have a whole new breed of vultures coming after network marketers now. Super. So how well would this have to perform in order for you to actually stay profitable in an MLM? Well, I figured I would just pick on one random one. So let's go with Rodan and Fields, okay? In order to make this profitable, you would have, so you'd have $45 for your starter kit minimum for Rodan and Fields. You got $1,200 per year in personal volume that you got to meet for Rodan and Fields. So like that's the minimum cost is going to be $1,245 a year. And so we got a $5,000 fee for this service plus $5,400 in Facebook ads, which comes out to $11,645. Now, to break even with Rodan and Fields, if you're using this service, you would need to beat 99.56% of distributors for Rodan and Fields. That's when it's on sale for $5,000 instead of $10,000. When it's $10,000, you would need to beat 99.8% of distributors. You would need to be in that top 0.2%. Mind you, I'm not saying how many you need to beat to make, you know, a good profit amount. This is how much you need to beat to break even. This is how many people you have to do better than to make $0 instead of a negative number. You need to, at minimum, absolute best case scenario, be 99.56%. So let's imagine we've got 1,000 consultants in one room, okay? You will need to, and let's say there's head-to-head matches going on to represent our competition here. You will need to win against 996 of them and lose to only 4 or fewer. So if you win 996 times and you lose only 4 times, you will win $0 instead of losing money. You will get nothing instead of losing something. Yeah. So I just couldn't believe that existed. It's so gross. It's so gross. And I just had to share it with you guys. All right. That's all I have to share for right now. I'm going to have a couple more videos coming out later in the week. Don't forget to check out Diego. Alrighty. I've been Mac. Peace out. Bye.